What horrible nonsense is gonna happen once I turn the power on? Hey everyone, welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Previously on, we continued our exploration of the Wellness Center and the Valhalla Nursing Home, learned a bit more about all of its residents, and now we need to figure out how to open the overlap because Tor has been taken into the pond in the middle of the Valhalla Nursing Home, and we need to go find him. So let's jump in because I need to talk about something we learned about last time. Okay, so there's two things we need to do before we do anything else in this episode, like starting out today. One of them is profiling Odin. We have a new profiling for Odin, and we also need to go check on him because he's asking for us. But let's just talk for a minute about, let me actually just quickly go on the case board. I don't think we have anything new for oh, we do have something new for the case board. Saga jabbed the selector in the missing record. Saga jabbed the selector, the missing record, in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Saga knew what she had to do. So that is the overlap ritual.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it?
Yeah.
Am I just playing into the story?
Probably. So, alright. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me. Okay, so, here's the thing. I am having trouble reconciling some of the information we got last episode, specifically that Rose is in the cult and the cult was trying to take out Alan, because those two pieces of information don't go together. But, okay, alright. So, we have a manuscript page talking about when the cultist stormed the inn when Casey and Alan were there, and Saga was at the lighthouse trailer park. And specifically because Skella's called Thornton and Mulligan, they didn't call Rose. Because Rose is a great person to recruit for this cult because she knows everything about Alan and she's super competent on her own, but she's also obsessed with Alan and there's no way she would go against him. Like, at least not willingly. Like, the only time she's worked against Alan was when Barbara Jagger had her hypnotized in game one. So, I mean, the easiest thing to think is just they're lying to her about their motives, but the cult does genuinely feel like they're working kind of like, not with us, but like on the same side. You know what I mean? Like they're also working against the dark presence. So they have been for a while collecting pages, and also like anybody who comes back through the lake, they take and they perform a ritual and they use the clicker and then they don't become taken. And the time that they've been interrupted, that was with Nightingale, and Nightingale then became a taken and we had to fight him. So I'm wondering if they are like working with Alan, but they think Alan might be the same as Nightingale. Like, he's come back through the lake, even though it's a different way. Like, they may not know that Saga performed an overlap ritual and got Alan out of the overlap. Not, just Alan coming out of the lake on his own. They may be worried that he's going to become taken as well, and like that might be why they're moving against him there, even though like it feels not what their motive is, I guess. The other thing is it could just be confirmation bias, and they might be going against the Alan that we rescued out of the overlap because he's secretly Scratch and they know he's secretly Scratch, and that's why Rose is okay with that. But I'm not going to just like immediately be like, oh yeah, no, it definitely like confirms my theory, because that's just confirmation bias. So I'm going to work with like they're worried he's going to become taken. Not they're working against Alan, because like that feels not like what they've been doing. So That's where my theory is vis-a-vis the cult and Alan and Scratch. But we have a new Odin profile. So let's... Tell me about the record, and then we'll go check on Odin.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tours like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible.
Plausible.
Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
That is very possible. Oh, that's interesting. So now she's saying that, like, oh, yeah, I might actually be related to these people. That's really interesting. Like, that moment of her being like, oh, wait, maybe this is real. Maybe this is real. But no, stay on task, right? Like, because, like, oh, man, that's cool. Okay, there's only one copy. The record, okay. There's only one copy of the record. Tor kept it in the nursing home's museum. They kept the record in the museum. They must have been important to them. All right, so we got to find 2 more pieces of evidence for that. Okay. Is that everything I want to do in here? Also, it's sounding like we're going to have another Old Gods of Asgard song, which I may have to mute in the video, but we'll see. Okay. Rock around the rocking chair. Oh, I like that. I really like that. I don't love this, like, super haunted Coffee World coffee mug, though. It looks fuzzy. Is it a plushie? Is it not actually a coffee mug? It looks like a plushie of, like, a first edition Mr. Drippy. Or I guess it's not Mr. Drippy, because Mr. Drippy's the coffee pot, right? So, like, this is something else. Some other haunted mascot. Okay, so I now have Rose's key fob. So I think what that's not what I wanted. I think what I want to do is before we go into the Old Gods of Asgard Museum, I want to see if I can get into the basement, but I want to see if I can get into Cynthia and Gail's rooms. Because I now have the key fob. So I'm going to see if I can get into Cynthia and Gail's rooms. We're going to go check on Odin first. We'll go check on Odin. Then I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to see if I can get into Cynthia and Gail's room, see if there's any info about either of them. Because I think Gail, we had that one run-to-one taken last episode. And it was this, like, half in the water almost taken that was, like, duplicated. And I don't think I defeated it. And I think that taken might be Gail. But I definitely want to see if I can get into the boiler room, the workspace, storage, laundry. I definitely want to see if I can get into the basement. That might be a future chapter, because, like, I did find a couple, I found a couple manuscript pages last episode that are from, not this chapter. Like, they're from, like, 2 chapters from now. Is this the right way? So we may have to come back. Like, the basement might just be another chapter. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we're getting water in. Not good. Odin. Anything I can do? Okay, I can't do anything. He's just upset. Okay, I can't do anything for him, because I can't interact with him for the Twilight Years. Okay, alright, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs, and then we're going to go down and try and find the basement entrance. Because I do know it's raining, so all of the residents, except Ahti's up here in his room, are on the porch. like, under the porch light. So Ahti's in here. And Ahti's fine. Ahti seems to be fine. I feel bad that I keep, like, shining my flashlight right into people's faces. Still can't get into the spiral door, even though I have Rose's key fob. I cannot get into the spiral door. Alright, let's see if I can get into... Whose door is this? Norman. I've been in Norman's room, right? Been in Norman's room. Norman's room is normal. This is Gale's room. Rose's key fob. Alright. That is a darkness-covered, extremely stained, Building the Valhalla nursing home manuscript page. Alright, let's see... Boxes of crackers, a bed. So far, oh, can I close your microwave? No, alright. So far, so normal room here, Gale. Alright, let's go. Let's see if that manuscript page is part of this, this chapter or not, shall we? Alright, Local girl, old gods. It is. Building the Valhalla nursing home.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Alright, that's what we're seeing. Oh, gross. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Point Wheeler felt good. Oh, interesting. So he scratched something out and then replaced it with, at this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold, no need to feel guilty. Oh, I so want to know what's scratched out there. Oh, man. Okay, so it is an old gods. Yeah, so we've got two, including the cult storms the lodge. And Odin loses an eye are two manuscript pages from Return 7, Summoning, which is not a chapter we're currently in. Alright, so, Cynthia.
Damn lights. Key fob's no good without power.
Cynthia.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Any chance you want to come with me, Ahti? Any chance you want to come with me to the basement? Oh, God. Okay, alright, Cynthia. I see what you're doing. There's also now, like, water droplets on the camera. Like, I can see them. I can see it when, like, I move the camera around because I am getting hit with rain. That's such a cool effect. Oh, that's such a cool effect. Okay, alright. Cool effect. Very cool game. You got me there, Cynthia. You got me. Alright, yes, because now we can't get into the museum. Do I want to save? I think I want to save before I try and go down to the museum. I mean, into the basement. I think I want to save. Alright, can I find the lounge? Nope, this is Pat's room. Can I find the lounge without needing the map? I can, ha! Oh man, that's such a low bar. Low bar for my ability to navigate this game. Oh, is this more rifle ammo? Okay. Alright, we're just going to take the rifle ammo, because that's what we got right now. Okay. We have saved. That is the museum, which we cannot do anything with the power off. So now we gotta go find the basement. There's a big creaky groan of the building shifting, question mark. Alright, so where is the entrance to the basement? So the entrance to the basement is, if we duck outside and kind of go around. Alright, let's walk outside here. So this is our jukebox. This is where we complete the overlap ritual. Oh no, there's Taken. I can hear them. Where's the basement? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna have another... Okay, we're just gonna... We're gonna have a pop over here. And I'm gonna look at the map properly. Alright, so... I could just circle around here. Right. What are my 3 goals? My 3 goals are rescue Tor from the overlap, check the nursing home's museum for the record, go to the nursing home's basement to restore power. Okay, so the basement is... Oh, wait. Locked door because there's no... Oh, because there's no power. Let me see what that locked door is. So if I go all the way... Oh. Wait a second. I don't think I went out the wrong... I don't think I went out the right way. Oh yeah, that's the... That's not the door. That's not the exit I wanted to go out. This is where I wanted to go, because the door to the basement should be right over here. Oh, except this is locked. Except I can't, because it's locked. Basement's over there. Alright, okay. Alright, we do have to go out that way. Alright, I have to go out this way, and I have to immediately hang a left, run around the back, and into the basement. Okay. We're gonna hang a left. Ow. Okay. Hello. Oh, why are there 2? No ammo. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go. We're 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 just gonna go. This is the basement door. I'm gonna pop into the basement door. And I know that the Taken can open doors. Okay. Alright, what do we... Ick. Barry? Barry, you let us down, man. You let us down, Barry.
Key fob's no good without power.
Oh, good. Oh, it's... I want to pick up a shield, Saga. Oh, good. Love mazes. Remember, buy more fuses, many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. Blum. Okay, I need to find a fuse. Barry struggles with artists.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer,
Yeah.
Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination.
Barry.
PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Wow. Oh, Barry. Barry struggles with artists. Oh, wow. And, like, just how Alan writes about himself is just heartbreaking. Can I put this on the case board? No. Odin, Mom moved away with me because of Tor. Tor wanted to apologize but never got the chance. Why did Mom leave? For a few things Mom said, this is actually plausible. Is it really true? What did Tor do to make Mom leave? Okay, so there's two more. I need to talk to somebody. Connection to Tor and Odin. Gosh, Barry.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Alright, we're gonna save. And then I need to find a fuse. Okay, that I can't open. I'm already kind of feeling turned around. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted, but that's okay. We can do that. Whatever you want, Saga. Saga? Saga, can we go back there, please? Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go see what's on this board. Okay, new battery. Fuse. Rose, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. V. Blum. Protect your belongings. Stay safe. Uh-oh. Did you forget to wash your hands? Keep your hands clean. It's good hygiene. Alright. Why is everything the way it is? Alright. Point of interest in the boiler room. That is the thing I need to put a fuse in. Alright, so I need to get over here to the laundry room. The code is in the laundry room. I need to go find this thing. Code is in the laundry room. Alright. Where did you lock them, though? I'm not seeing anything that's locked. Oh. What's this? Oh, page. Emmett taken. Who the heck is Emmett? Oh, I gotta get in there, don't I? Oh, I don't want to do that. Emmett taken. Well, it is an old guards.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Who? Who is Emmett Elwood? Do we know an Emmett Elwood? I don't feel like we do, friends. All right, there was another thing on this case board. There was the story. A bunch of new for later stuff. Haven't found anywhere where we've like locked anything. God, I hate this. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I'm glad nothing popped out there, but something's definitely going to.
The power's off.
Okay. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sen in Finland. Sen? I'm probably mispronouncing that since it's Finnish and not French. And his partner, Barbara Jagger, born Baba Yakla in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside of town, and the couple has already settled in. Oh, we don't have a time for this. In his country home, but it's probably that, like, was it 1960 something? In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected amateur auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His early film Nightless Night won a European Film Awards. Mr. Zane currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. Oh. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across this charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree, a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Alright, well, he's establishing a cult. That's a cult. That's not an artist commune. That's a cult. But okay. So, all right, let's just walk back what we know about Zane. So, there's two Thomas Zanes. There's the filmmaker and the poet. So, Thomas Zane the poet is the one who, in the backstory of Alan Wake 1, made a deal with the Dark Presence to return Barbara Jagger after she drowned in the lake. And then she came back wrong and everything went bad. But do we know what happened to Thomas Zane the poet after that? Because he didn't jump in the lake to return Barbara the way Alan traded places with Alice. Wait. Okay. So... Okay. Alright. Then we got to the AW DLC for Control, where Jesse starts talking about Thomas Zane the poet, and then the story changes, and she starts calling him Thomas Zane the filmmaker, and doesn't realize that he's a poet. Which is significant because every time Alan tried to change the story, Polaris, the entity that lives inside Jesse's head, prevented her from being affected by the changes in the story. So she is affected by Zane, but not by Alan. But Thomas Zane, the filmmaker, was making a film, Tom the Poet. So I'm wondering if it's Tom the Poet it isn't real. I thought Thomas Zane, the filmmaker, wasn't real. That it was a weird dark presence thing. But maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he came here to Bright Falls and he used the power of the lake to create a fictional poet version of himself. Because we haven't seen Thomas Zane the poet. We know Thomas Zane the filmmaker looks like Alan. Okay. This thing, I trust Sam Lake will make something make sense eventually. I know he's not just like throwing weird stuff out and there's not going to be any sense of connection. He has the name picked out for the hotel. So the commune talks about building a hotel and film studio in the area. We don't have a hotel in the area. We have the Ocean View Motel in Control and the Ocean View Hotel in the Dark Place. And I think the Ocean View Hotel is where we're going next Alan chapter, which will be interesting. So... But the motel is older than Zane, I got the impression. Because I got the impression that the Ocean View Motel in Control was an extension of the oldest house, which is ancient and unknowable. And Alan, a couple chapters ago, said you can't create something out of nothing. So I don't think he has wholesale created as much of Control as I thought he might have. So I think the Ocean... Unless Zane has also been to the motel and he is naming his hotel after it, is possible. They could be not the same location. I was under the impression it was just like a different way it was presenting itself to Alan in the Dark Place. Like it presented itself to Jesse as like a rundown motel, and it's presenting itself to Alan as like a fancy hotel in New York, because that's like kind of what they expect it to look like. And I guess it could be presenting itself to Tom as a film studio, but he says he's creating it. Okay. Alright, this is the box that has the fuses. Okay. Where are we right now? We're in storage. Okay, I gotta get into laundry. Okay. I gotta get into laundry. Because the note... Oh. Finding so many pages.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh. Cynthia. I like Cynthia. I don't want to fight Cynthia.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman.
Oh.
Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
God, it's so terrifying. Oh, man. I think this is the best horror writing we've come across so far. This is a lot. That manuscript was a lot. Okay. Oh man, I'm so upset about Cynthia. And Rose took her lantern. We learned that last episode that Rose took it. And oh god, the creepy dark presence voice is an addition. Is a handwritten in addition. Yeah, with her in the dark. Oh god. Alan, you couldn't have left Cynthia alone. Why doesn't she? Oh man. Because we know Rose took it. Is what's upsetting me the most, I think. Like, it isn't just Cynthia forgot where she put it and something horrible happened. It was Rose took it. And I suppose, because like I think it implied that Rose took it to put in the shoebox to give to Alan, and Alan now has it. And it's been helping him, but at the expense of Cynthia. And that sucks. Oh man, that was really effective. That was a really effective horror writing. And then I have to go back through that teeny tiny little tunnel. I hate it. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Alright, where is my note? Alright, Rose left a note in this flooded bathroom. Inventory full. Right, I got no room for painkillers right now. So if I can get the generator back on, it might... At least I have a backup generator for the light on the porch. Alright. That's gotta be it there, right? Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. Aw. 273. 273. Staying alive is the coolest fashion statement. Wear a life jacket. First aid course. Oh, who's missing? What is this missing? Oh, it's a dog. Oh, that's too bad. 273. 273. 273. 273. Spare fuse. Alright. Alright. Let's go through the little tunnel. Let's go through the tunnel. not gonna look back there. We're just gonna go through the tunnel. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing grabbed me. Alright, where'd the generator go? Okay. Oh, what's... Oh. Oh yeah, because a bunch of these doors are shut. Oh, that's probably the other side of the tunnel, right? Like, that's probably that side. Just hearing, like, hissing nonsense. Where's... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That's a body.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
What do we want to bet that's Blum? What do we want to bet? What do we want to bet that's Blum and we just lost our ally? God. No, that's out of the basement. Where is... Okay. I gotta get back to the boiler room. Oh god, that's Blum, isn't it?
Key fob's no good without power.
Key fob's no good without power. Okay, all gods of Asgard memorabilia. This door isn't gonna open. This is the actual boiler. Where was that fuse panel? Oh, there it is, okay. Alright. What horrible nonsense is gonna happen once I turn the power on?
There. Power's back on.
Alright. Well, at least this is now a safe place. Okay. Do we have any new... anything I haven't listened to? No, okay. Let me just... Let's have a look at the case board. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff for later. No new... Okay. Alright, nothing new in here. Alright, where do I want to go? Okay, I want to check whatever this point... There's still saying point of interest. And I should be able to get into this room now. Where do I need to be for this point of interest?
What liquid plug is what?
Okay, Cynthia.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Hi, Cynthia. Where's that? This room. Oh, this is just some spare stuff and stuff. And bulletins I can't read. Alright. Oh. That wasn't open before. That wasn't open before. Okay. I would like to just get back inside. Instead of dealing with them. Uh-oh. What is... Who's that? Oh, that was the take. That was the other taken. Just jump in here. Jump in here. Let's just jump in here. Alright, I still gotta get... I gotta get back inside, which is right over here, I think. Yeah. Little Vikings. Alright. Let's see, are you gonna come inside? Was that on before? Oh. There was a projector. Oh. This is a safe place. With the creepy TV is actually a safe place. Yeah. I know what you're like, Cynthia. Shall we, have a... Hi, Cynthia. Oh. Tor's door was shut. Did I shut Tor's door before?
It was too late.
It's not too late, Cynthia. Alright. We're gonna have a save. We're gonna have a save, and then we're gonna go see if I can get into Cynthia's room.
The nightmares were starting to cook again.
I'm gonna see if I can get into Cynthia's room.
He had it coming.
Hi, Cynthia.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Yeah. That was her dam.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Cynthia and Tom, manuscript page. Alright, you know what? Oh, there's the bathtub. Oh, crap.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Rose! That's what you were supposed to help with. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There's no more light. There's no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara didn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There's no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there, a newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet, a magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence?
Oh, and here's that same picture of Tom and Barbara.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here.
That's the Wellert room.
A power station.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Oh, she needed to keep the lights on. Oh, man. Alright, is that everything in Cynthia's room? Oh. It wasn't Auntie hoarding the fuses, it was Cynthia. It was Cynthia hoarding all the fuses.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
For a very special woman, T. Not necessarily Tor. No, because she said a man was in the bathroom with her. I think the dark presence was pretending to be Tom. I think, because, like, she'd have trusted him. Like, that would have been the only thing she'd have trusted, is Tom. That would have been the only thing she would have trusted enough to let me shut Cynthia's door for her. Alright, okay. Let's head down to the lounge, where it's bright and safe. Let me just, can I look up and see what roof is leaking? Oh, there it is. There's the leak. The leak that's hitting the camera. Let's go to the lounge and read the manuscript page and the clues and go from there. Alright, Cynthia. Alright, case board. Nope. Manuscripts first, because manuscripts might go on case board. Okay. Cynthia and Tom.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Yeah. And Alan knows that, and that's why he can put it in the story. Alan knows that she would trust Tom. These all for later still? Of course they are. Andersons. Alright. Entry from Cynthia's journal. She was afraid, hearing whispers. Cynthia's fears made her vulnerable. That's how she became a Taken. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor. Anything for Tom. Cynthia is doing all of this for Tom, another one of the dark presence's masks. Box of chocolates from Tor to Cynthia. Maybe. Looks like Tor fell for Cynthia pretty hard. Alright, we still need to talk to someone. Oh god, where's Rose? Did Rose come inside? There's Taken running around outside. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. That's not good. But I think that is probably a good place to cut it. What is our next objectives? Check the nursing home's museum for the record. Okay, so that's probably a good place to cut it. We found out a little more about Cynthia. All the bad things. And Yeah, yeah. Cynthia's definitely our next boss fight, isn't she? Yeah. All right. That's where we'll cut it for today. Next time on first thing, we'll go to the museum because I think if we look at the map, I think I've now been everywhere. I hate that this still says point of interest, but I didn't see anything else to like interact with. I don't know where Rose has gone to talk to Rose to maybe get more information about Cynthia and Tor. Because it does say talk to someone. Maybe we can go out, now that we know a little more about Cynthia, we can go maybe talk to Audie or talk to everybody on the porch. They might know something else, because I'm worried about Mandy May, because it looked like she'd been in a fight. So yeah, we might go check on everybody at the porch. But I am also extremely worried because there's like 2 Taken running around in the backyard where we last left Rose. So that's a concern. There's also there's a film reel in the basement. I should go look at that, shouldn't I? I should go now that the lights are back on. Oh, but it requires going through that tunnel again. I think it was on the other side of the tunnel. But it's not showing up as a point of interest because, like, this is the boiler. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we'll see. We'll check on everybody, and we'll go have a look at the museum next time on, which should be the overlap ritual to confront Cynthia, rescue Tor. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye.